Okay, really thank you very much for this opportunity to come and share this particular innovation that Ashish and myself will be discussing with you. It really is a joint innovation between Bharti Airtel and IBM. And really, I want to draw your attention to the first slide, one chart, one word out here, which is ITI Corp, which is the IT and Innovation Community of Practice. We at Bharti Airtel, we set out about 5 years back to create the concept of a community of practice to roll out information technology capabilities for launching telecom services. And IBM is a key strategic partner in this ITI Corp. And truly, we believe as part of this innovation, what we're going to share with you, we are setting ourselves on a path towards setting global benchmarks. And let me just dive deep into it. About 5 years back, 2002, when you look at Bharti Airtel, it really was a very early stage telecommunications company, about 2 to 3 million subscribers. I would say on the S-curve of growth, we knew we were just at the point of inflection of growth. We are today approximately 33, 34 million subscribers. The vision was very clear. We said we're going to apply a very simple globe model. In other words, right at the top of the North Pole, you've got the customer. So all of the IT systems have to provide a unified experience to the customer. We had multiple lines of businesses. We are an integrated telecommunications company. So we have a mobile business, broadband, small and medium business, enterprise, etc., and a carrier business. And it was very necessary that while all of these businesses could run on their own accord, it was necessary that customers integrated at the top. Simultaneously, the back office, which is the South Pole, it was necessary that our IT systems architecture is built in a way whereby we get a unified business intelligence, unified view of the data warehouse and of the customer to drive our business decisions. And finally, we needed to stitch all these different units, which frankly at that point in time were different companies, through a unified culture. And for this, we needed a single strategic partner in IBM. This really presented an opportunity for innovation because there was a huge amount of IT that was still to be built, a lot of capabilities for the customer and the employee that was still to be built. And for that, what we really brought forward is an innovative business model. So it's not about technology innovation, really it's about a business model innovation, whereby we have, in essence, requested IBM to provide all the IT capabilities that are required for Bharti Airtel, and we call it selective one-player framework. Which is, in other words, it's called an S1 agreement. Selective really means that all the architecture components and all the products behind the architecture roadmap, all the ISVs, etc., are selected jointly with Bharti Airtel's sort of a joint recommendation and consent. However, one player means that the accountability for IT, whether it be hardware, software, services, or it be CapEx or OpEx, or it be end-to-end accountability of delivery, should all sit with one player, which is IBM. So this truly was a very comprehensive framework. It had built into it elements of transformation. We knew that these multiple lines of businesses need to be transformed into one Airtel experience for our customers. And thereby this transformation was driven through a process and a culture of utilizing business sponsors for large IT projects and for utilizing a concept called P2P optimization or package to process optimization. Clearly, we need adaptability for the future because if you look at 1 billion plus people in our country for whom dial tone has to be made available, then clearly the IT systems we're going to be putting into place are truly going to be no short of one of the first in the world. So it really needed an adaptive architecture for the future. And finally, a very robust SLA-based governance mechanism. This was indeed a game-changing business model because it's the first time that a telecom service provider has, in essence, given out all of its IT. I came in as the CIO, and the first thing I said in O2 is, give out all of IT. Second part is that it truly is not outsourcing. It really is a strategic transformation partnership. We do not view it as an outsourcing. We're not doing it for cost purposes. We're doing it for architecture, efficiency, capability, integration, and scale purposes. The agreement construct really has innovation all across it. We have innovative processes that are built into this agreement in terms of business transformation, how the people model would evolve, necessary for systems performance optimization, and frankly, keep in mind the future truly being one where this device is no longer just a voice communications device. This truly becomes data, becomes media, it becomes application services, and just about anything that you can think of in terms of information services to the billions of people in our country, billion plus people in our country. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to my colleague, Ashish, and my co-inventor. And we've been running it now for about 3 years of execution in this model. And he's going to share with you some of the execution parameters, both from an IBM point of view, as well as how have some of our growth curves looked. Ashish, over to you.